There is fear and trepidation and anxiety, your heart's pounding. But the best reward, looking at yourself in that mirror and going, did it. I did it.
Tell me about the Pinch Hitters Club.
Pinch Hitters Circle.
Oh.
It was about, 20 years ago. And a couple of us had experienced incidents on the stage. What the experience is coming on the stage at the last possible second.
So the whole point of the Pinch Hitters Club, if I'm not mistaken, isn't like, oh, we need somebody to help out. It's like, this is an emergency.
Right. You're not in the show to begin with. And somebody gets sick, or somebody gets thrown in jail, or something terrible happens. Usually it's illness. And you get a call saying, hey, so-and-so went down. They're in the hospital. They can't do the show tonight. Can you do the show tonight? One guy was apparently painting his house and fell off a ladder. There are some who think the guy fell off his ladder on purpose. It happened to a friend of mine, Deborah Johansson, when one of the people in a show she was directing got sick, and she had to step in and play the drunk woman in this play. It's the old classic, You Can't Take It With You. I had to play the drunk woman at the beginning of the second act. And for me, it was The Sound of Music. The butler got injured in an accident. Got run over by a forklift or something. It was something really, really bad. Anyway, he was in the hospital, and Deborah was directing the show, and she calls me up and says, can you be the butler? And I said, okay, how do we do this? She says, well, you've got about 7 or 8 scenes. They're all short. She said, come down tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, and you and I think Meredith Simons, who played the housekeeper, we'll go through your scenes. And these are all short scenes, right? They're like, you walk in, dinner served, you walk in, phone call from Berlin. There's one scene where you've got to lug some baggage around, actually the suitcases and luggage that are being, you're kind of ferrying that about. And so there was a little bit of work in there, but it was nothing I couldn't handle. So finally, opening night, I happened to notice, because Phil's coat for the butler coat fit me. I don't know how it fit me, but it fit me, because he's like a foot shorter than me, right? His coat fit great. And in the pocket, here's his own script. And what he'd done is he'd taken all those 8 scenes and he'd Xeroxed them and put them together. So this was just like an 8 or 9 page script of his stuff. Yeah. I'm going through that, yeah. I get to the last page. We didn't do this. We didn't work on this. Yeah. I've got to introduce the Admiral von Schreiber and the Gestapo guy, right? And so I go backstage, and there's 2 friends playing the role, and they're looking at me. I'm like, what? You're on. I'm on? Yeah, you're on. What do I have to do? You have to announce me. All right. And I go, okay, who are you? They go, Admiral von Schreiber. So get out there. And I get out there on stage, late, of course, because didn't know I was supposed to go out there. And I'm looking at him way downstage, right there's the Captain Maria waiting for me. And they're looking up at me like, where you been? And of course, everything went fine on closing night. But then we started laughing about it and talking about it. And hey, this would be kind of fun to make a kind of a group out of this. It's not that big a deal. I mean, it's just the Pinch Hitter Circle. But evidently, some people think it's a pretty cool thing. It's like if you've ever skydived. I skydived once. I know how it feels. Don't need to do it again.